Welcome to Indianapolis for the run of the Brickyard 400. I'm Joerut00000's, and I'm bringing full coverage of today's race. Starting on the pole is Dylan Lewis into the outside Prince Arn. Third is Ron Arn, fourth Cole Lewis, fifth Austin Gagner. Big, long, square track here at Indianapolis. 2.5 miles. It should provide some excitement. The inside lane, the preferred line, and will be for all the day. Pace car to pit road as they come down this long front stretch and prepare for 16 laps. Dylan Lewis slowly down with teammates behind. Here we go. Green flag. Dylan Lewis with a great start. Prince Arn may be able to get down. And Prince Arn was able to get down behind Dylan Lewis. That just shows how strong the 18 was. To complete lap 1, Dylan Lewis from the pole leads, but Prince Arn right up his bumper as they go into turn 1. The draft's so effective on the straightaways here. It really helps as we have a 3-car breakaway at the front. Prince Arn just looking to the inside, peeking down there, trying to get a run. Can't quite get it now. Big pack behind them. As Marco Martinez elbow on to leave, Ron Arn and Freddie Hall trying to catch up now. Prince onto the back bumper. Can he get to the inside? Prince Arn looking for the lead here at Indianapolis. He's underneath Dylan Lewis. Lewis, though, it looks like with a run off the top is going to be able to clear. And Austin Gagner's going backward now. They might be 3 wide if Elbow Wanderley decides to. Nope. That would be way too risky this early in the race. I think right now at the... Whoa! NASCAR Rules 33 onto the apron, has to come back up. Right now at this stage in the race, I believe Prince Arn has a little bit better car than Dylan Lewis. You can see especially through the corners. There he is looking inside again off of 4. But Dylan Lewis with a runoff is still going to get it. And we talk about how important, as Marco Martinez going for second underneath Prince Arn, we talk about how important these types of races are. The Daytona 500, the Brickyard 400, the Southern 500, and of course the Coca-Cola 600. We talk about those races as being the crown jewel races. And so far this season, one guy has won the first 2 crown jewel races, Daytona 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. Grace Vio right now running 14th, has won the 2 out of 2 crown jewel races so far this season. This is the 3rd one, and right now just looking to try and get back up front, running 14th position. Could not win it from there. Looks like we got a battle in the back just a little bit. Kevin Bandit looks like out of line, trying to pass Tommy Turbo maybe. Single file among the top 9 here at Indy. Here's the battle for 10th on track. Tommy Turbo passed by Kevin Bandit. Turbo way up the track and may lose even more spots. But Nat Wagner's coming inside of Kevin Bandit. This could be another battle for 10th. He's down there. Almost contact. Bandon just trying to get some more points after the past few races. Has fallen to 7th in points. They would not like to rely on being a wild card to get into the chase. Looks like he's going to get back in line in about 12. As no battles up front, Marco Martinez takes a really weird entry into the corner. That's going to allow Austin Gagner to get inside. Gagner's going to be able to clear Marco. But here comes Elba Wanderley. No help. Caution is out. The 35 looks like has wrecked. NASCAR number 1, Dylan Lewis leads them back. As we're at 10 to go, the first caution of the day here at Indy, and NASCAR man number 1 has wrecked. This happened coming off of turn 2. Racing is Colby Canty, NASCAR man number 1. Canty overdrives the corner, goes up into NASCAR man number 1. They hit hard. Look at Canty barrel roll down the back stretch. Trevor Brown gets involved. They see Colby. There's NASCAR man number 1 going to get slammed by TJ Hanley, who has nowhere to go. There's Antonio Martinez trying to avoid the wreckage. Colby Canty gets going. Surprisingly, NASCAR man number 1 cannot, along with TJ Hanley. As Dylan Lewis, the one to lead them back to the caution flag, and it looks like they're going to pit. As here they come off of 4, they will come down pit road for scheduled pit stops. Some stay out. Alright, here we go. Pit strategy. The 3 stays out. The 27, 22. They were all in the top 10. Does anyone behind them stay out? Those 3. Oh, here, there's Hoover staying out. I think they were about to pit in the next few laps anyway. Obviously closer on fuel now than to what you would be. As Dylan Lewis with that number 1 pit stall, getting started on pole. Hasn't given up the lead yet. Looks like fuel only for all the guys. And Cole Lewis gets out. Dylan Lewis comes out 4th, but Cole Lewis will not lead them back. 4 cars stay out, and Elba Wanderley will be your race leader. We will go back here with just 6 laps to go. Again, 3 cars that are involved in the wreck out. TJ Hanley, Colby Canty, NASCAR man number 1. So Elba Wanderley stays out along with Dale Jr. Dude, 88, Freddie Hall, and Hoover. Cole Lewis first off pit road, then Austin Gagner, Marco Martinez. Dylan Lewis comes off 4th. Ron Arnn and Nat Wagner top 10. Then Prince Arnn, Kevin Bandon, Chris Dodd, Grace Acevedo, Random Racer, Tommy Turbo, John Acosta, Jacob Campbell, Gabriel Wanderley, and Peyton Beasley, your top 20. So here they are for 4. Pace car to pit road from high above here at Indy. This camera set on the building on the front stretch looking towards the main grandstands. Green flag in the air, and Hoover does not get going. This may cause some problems, as let's see if Cole Lewis can peek out. Alrighty, cars peeking out. There's Dylan Lewis, dominant car of the day, trying to get underneath Marco Martinez. He may have given him a little bump up the track. Battle for 7th. Dylan Lewis grabs the spot. As let's see if Cole Lewis can make a move underneath of Hoover. Going to, and there goes Freddie Hall underneath Dale Jr. 88. Oh! Contact! Austin Gagner and Hoover almost wreck. And here come cars into pit road. Freddie Hall. The 3 that stayed out besides Hoover are going to come in. So is Lily Does NASCAR. As they're racing back. 5 to go. And a huge, huge pack. Hoover somehow comes out of that in 2nd. Austin Gagner has slowed up the pack. Look at Nat Wagner looking for his 3rd win of the season. Hoover is attacking right now Cole Lewis. And Dylan Lewis going backwards. And if these 2 get side by side, watch Austin Gagner. Hoover jumps back in line. Obviously not the horsepower, but Austin Gagner says, I'm going to try and get to 2nd. And here he goes again underneath Hoover. This time no contact as they are staying high as Hoover is pitting. So is Cole Lewis. Can everyone make it on fuel? 4 to go this time at Indy. And these guys staying out, probably betting on a caution because they are in a huge pack. Nat Wagner underneath has only won restrictor plate races this season at Daytona and Talladega. He and Kevin Bandon, the top two, as they race down the backstretch. Elba Wanderley, no threat, stays down to the bottom. Yeah, but with Elba in the middle of that pack, could be dicey. Nat Wagner up the track. Can Kevin Bandon close? These two have battled for wins many times this season. Dover comes to mind. Down the front stretch, Prince Arn peeks out, has no drafting help. Kevin Bandon, with help from Dylan Lewis, is going to clear him. 3 to go at the Brickyard. And Prince Arn is coming, looking for his 5th win of the season. Wouldn't that be impressive? And the front two just looking for their 3rd win of the season. Kevin Bandon won at Bristol and Richmond earlier this year. Richmond was a fuel mileage race. And he is closing down the backstretch in Nat Wagner's draft. Wagner trying to win the Brickyard 400. Kevin Bandon looking low as they come down the front stretch. 2 to go at Indy. 5 miles to go. Squid Jr. peeking out under teammate Peyton Beasley. Can they try and get a run on Nat Wagner? Kevin Bandon all over his back bumper. Prince Arn all over Kevin's back bumper. As here they come down the backstretch. Kevin Bandon looking for a run. Does he have enough? Is he inside Nat Wagner? Will Nat try to cut him off? Kevin drives back up to the line, and Prince Arn takes advantage of that. These three right now have the chance to win the Brickyard 400. Bandon slides up the track. Here they come onto this long front stretch. The white flag as the caution is out. Nat Wagner has just won the Brickyard 400. And who wrecked? The 40, the 47, the 41, the 21, the 48. A huge wreck. Nat Wagner gets away with the win as long as he can coast around one more lap. We'll stay with you for the finish of this race. But so far, Nat Wagner has won as long as he can make it on fuel. I believe he's going to be able to do it. Race that featured 2 cautions. It's a pretty good race, even without all the cautions. Obviously, a relief for the drivers from Bristol last race. The wreck fest that was. As they come off of 4, Nat Wagner can see it now. Gonna break what Grace Hayesfield tried to do this season and win all 4 Crown Jewel races. Nat Wagner's gonna stop that from happening. Down the front stretch, across the yard of bricks, Nat Wagner wins the Brickyard 400. As all these cars come across. There's the 14 on pit road, was in that wreck, it looks like. Alright, let's check the finish, or let's go and see what happened in that wreck. Dan Bandon and Ryan Acosta battling hard in the final laps. They see Dan drives it underneath Ryan. They make huge contact, go up the track, save it up the track, but Ryan Acosta cannot keep out of the wall, and Dan Bandon gets spun also in the process. There's Ron Arn with some damage in that wreck. He keeps out of the wall though. Just as NASCAR spins down Hayden Caldwell, there's Random Racer K-Dude getting damaged. And now watch K-Dude right here. Oh, Cole Lewis runs right into the back of him. We actually have an onboard camera with Cole Lewis. He won at Kansas earlier this year. He's right now battling for a wild card spot to get into the chase. Not what he wanted to see in front of him. My goodness. Also, Ron Arn has that on board because he's your All-Star Race winner and has an automatic berth into the chase because of that. Great save by him. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the results from the Brickyard 400. We had 2 caution flags for only 5 laps and 4 lead changes among 5 different drivers. Nat Wagner brings it home the winner, with Prince Arn in 2nd, Kevin Bandon 3rd, Squid Jr. an impressive 4th, Dylan Lewis a much needed 5th, he led the most laps in the race. Then you got Sherry Baddock after flipping last week, last race. Jake Ferguson, Austin Gagner led a lap, Landon Lucas an impressive 9th, and Tommy Turbo 10th. Disappointing day for Marco Martinez. Started 7th and fell outside the top 15 to 17th. Talk about disappointing days. Gabriel Wanderley ended up 26th after starting 8th. Elba Wanderley had to pit for fuel. Strategy obviously did not work. Finished 39th a lap down, along with Cole Lewis, one of them, and Freddie Hall, one of them also. And here, guys out because of wrecks. Let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings as we inch towards the chase, with Prince Arn still up top, with Gabriel 2nd, Grace Acevedo 3rd, Dan Bandon 4th, Nat Wagner 5th, Kevin Bandon moves back up to 6th, then Dale Jr. Dude 88, NASCAR Rose 33, Jacob Campbell still holding on to that chase spot, and Austin Gagner moves up to 10th. Your wild cards, Elba Wanderley and Ron Arn. Other drivers that could get the wild card, of course, Cole Lewis, Jake Ferguson, and Marco Martinez, but they have to really move up. Yeah, or if you just get a win and you move up past Elba in the points, or if Elba even can break into the top 10 and someone without a win moves out. So the next race is the Pure Michigan 400 at Michigan. See you guys then.